Making My Way by Dragoness Bahamut. Mayo went back home. I guess she felt a little awkward being in the middle of a family problem. I didn't talk to anyone. I brought Pikachu with me, and Persian followed me to my room. Ash? I didn't say anything, and I didn't change back. I looked at all of the things in my room. Being an only child had its advantages. I could pretty much do whatever I wanted, and more. A lot of the stuff did come from Dad. 10 things, in fact. The Snorlax pillow, the Zubat mobile, the Clefairy pencil sharpener. Everything he had sent me had something to do with Pokemon. Mom said he wanted me to love them the same way he did. I wonder if he still loves them that way, if he ever really did. Are you okay, Ash? Said Persian. Okay? No. In fact, I couldn't be worse. I choked back my tears and slowly knelt to the ground. Everything had been so simple before. Why did it all have to change? Maybe I should have never left Mewtwo. Maybe I shouldn't have even tried to become a Pokemon trainer. Maybe I shouldn't have been born. I held Pikachu close to me and sobbed into its fur. Why? I breathed. Ash, said Pikachu, don't cry. That only made it worse. I couldn't stop crying. Pikachu was probably drenched, but it didn't complain. Persian rubbed up against me. They both did their best to try to make me feel better. Somebody knocked on my door, loudly and repetitively. I didn't answer. Ash! Ash, are you okay? Ash? Ash, talk to us! I heard Brock's voice quiet the others. He then spoke to me softly. Ash? This is Brock. May I come in? I let my tears fall slowly, and I remained silent. I heard the door creak open, Brock walk in, and then shut the door behind him. Are you okay, Ash? He asked. He was standing behind me. I stared at the floor, stroking Pikachu and Persian. I can understand how you must feel right now. Can he? I turned my head to look at him over my shoulder. He stiffened a little, then carefully dug a handkerchief out of his pockets. He handed it to me. I took it from him, but was reluctant to use it. I squeezed it a little. Brock. Even I was surprised at how I sounded. I hardly recognized myself. My voice was scratchy and hard to hear, as if I had been crying for... About how long had I been crying? I tried and failed to swallow the knot in my throat. Brock sat down next to me. He didn't say anything for a while. He was probably trying to think of the perfect thing to say. I let him think. I needed someone to say the perfect thing. Anything less would make me feel worse. Ash, when you said that we had something in common now, he sounded as if he wanted me to say something, but I couldn't find the strength. Maybe you were right. I don't know, though. I never really hated my father the way you do. I do hate him, don't I? I can't believe it. Me, hating somebody. He did a lot of horrible things to you. Things no one ever should have done. But he did them anyway, right, Ash? I couldn't even nod. He probably felt like he was talking to a rock. He shouldn't have done those things, but maybe he finally realizes that, Ash. Maybe you should give him another chance. I can't do that. I can't trust him, ever. Then you'll just have to take a chance. I shook my head. I'm not doing that again, Brock. I'm not taking any more chances. From now on, whatever I do, I'm going to make sure that I do it right. The first time. I'm not going to make any more mistakes. Not ever again. Ash, you can't stop yourself from making mistakes. Everyone makes mistakes sometimes. Even him. I shut my eyes, trying to block the tears from coming back. Why won't these tears go away? Then what's the point of going on? I asked, my voice cracking as I spoke. If everything leads to pain, why bother suffering more and hurting others in the process? Ash, this isn't like you at all. Yeah? Well, I've changed. Everything's changed. For the worse. I don't even know what it was all for. Ash, this is just one setback. You've overcome obstacles before. You're not just gonna let one more stop you, are you? Brock, this isn't some stupid little... I don't know what it is, but it's tearing me apart, and I don't know what to do about it. I looked at the floor through blurry tears. Brock was silent for a moment. Ash, I'm usually not the type of person to do this, but you sound like you need a hug. I didn't answer. He was probably right, though. Group hug, said Pikachu. He jumped up and squeezed me tightly. I had to hug it back. Persian started licking my cheek. I hugged Persian, too, and I started to feel a little bit better. "Brock?" I asked. "Yeah, Ash?" "Thank you. Don't mention it." Persian knocked me over with its licking, and I laughed a little. "Persian, stop it," I said, not really meaning it. Persian understood me and put its paw on my face, holding me still so he could lick me even better. I started laughing, mostly because it tickled so much. "Stop it, Persian," I begged. "Stop it!" I heard Brock stand up. "If you ever need me again, you know where to find me," he said. I stared up at him from the floor. "Thanks again," I said. "And again, don't mention it." "No, I want to mention it. It felt good to talk to someone. I don't think anyone would understand where I was coming from." He only smiled. "Just doing my part." He put his hand on the doorknob, then opened up the door and left me alone again. "Ashra, I do not want to talk to you." "I had my doubts, Ashra." "Huh? But you're finally starting to see." "Huh? See what?" "You're finally starting to see the truth, Ashra." "Quit being so confusing! Talk in a way I can understand." "You're finally starting to see that humans and Mews can never get along." "What?" "Humans are a scarred race. They have secluded themselves from the truth of Pokemon." "What on earth are you talking about?" "No good will come from staying where you are, Ashra. It is best to leave." "I'm not leaving. I'm not going to give up that easily." "Ashra." "Just you wait. You'll see. I will become a Pokemon Master, no matter what." "And what then, Ashra?" "Huh? What will happen to you afterwards? Don't you realize that they'll find out? Do you know what they'll do to you?" "What do you mean?" "Humans have no respect. Pokemon are just tools to them." "That's not true." "You know it's true, Ashura. You've seen it for yourself. Why can't you see how evil the humans are?" "They're not all evil. I trust my friends. They'd never try to hurt me." "How can you be so sure? Haven't you been betrayed before? By your own family, even. Why wouldn't your friends turn on you?" "Stop it! You're just saying that to scare me. You know as well as I do that that won't ever happen." "It's happened before, Ashura. Remember that." "Quit it! Go away!" "Very well, then. Goodbye, Ashura. Until next time." "Don't come back!" "Ash?" I shuffled awake. I didn't remember falling asleep or transforming back, but I guess I must have. Persian was sleeping behind me, and Pikachu was napping on my head. I looked up. "Mom? You looked like you were having a bad dream," she said quietly. "Bad is right," I said darkly. "What was it about?" "Huh? Oh, nothing." "You can tell me, Ash." "That's okay. Thanks anyway." "Ash, are you still mad at me?" "Mad?" I asked in surprise. I hadn't thought about that. I guess I was mad at her. "No, not anymore. I'm sorry I was in the first place." "No, I can understand why you were. And I'm sorry, too." "What about? Dad?" "I don't know," she admitted. "I don't think he'll come back, so you won't have to worry about that anymore." Her voice cracked when she said those last words. "Mom." She stood up. "You must be hungry, Ash. Let's go downstairs. I made pancakes." I wanted to talk to her more, but it was obvious that she didn't. I nodded. "What are you going to do now, Ash?" Misty asked. "I'm going to go to Indigo. I'm going to challenge the Elite Four, and then we'll see." "Already?" I clenched my fists. "I'm going to prove it. I'm going to show them all that I can and will be a Pokemon Master. They're not going to stop me anymore." Misty gave me a funny look. "Who's they?" "Everyone," I answered forcefully. "No one believes that I can make it, but I'll prove them all wrong. I will become the world's greatest Pokemon Master. I'm almost there. All that's left to do is beat the Elite. I'm not going to quit now." Misty smiled. "You're finally starting to sound like yourself again." "Huh? What's that supposed to mean?" "Oh, nothing." "Don't forget, Ash," Richie said. "The Elite Four aren't going to be easy to beat. No one's ever beaten them before." "Yeah, I know that, but I'm still going to do the best I can, no matter what. Right, Pikachu?" Pikachu yawned. "Yep." See? "When are you leaving?" Richie asked. As soon as possible." "Okay, Ash," Richie smiled. We called Indigo ahead of time to let them know I was coming. While everyone else was packing, Billy pulled me aside. "Ash, are you sure you're okay?" "What do you mean? Of course I'm okay." "No, I mean, you seem to have gotten over that pretty quickly." "Huh? Over what?" "Over that." Oh, she means over that. Billy, I'm not over it. I'm just not thinking about it right now. That doesn't mean I'm over it. Oh, okay. You had us all worried, Ash. Sorry. It's okay. Just try not to do it again, okay? I'll try, I smiled. All right. Hey, Ash? Yeah? How long have you known? You mean about... Yeah. Less than a month. She nodded thoughtfully. All right. Billy? Uh-huh. You're not gonna hold it against me, are you? What? That he's your... Yeah. She laughed. Of course not! I know you care for him as much as I do. How much is that? Not at all. Oh. I gave her a lopsided smile. I guess you got a point there. She was about to leave me alone when she turned around and grinned mischievously. You know, Ash, we never did come up with a motto. Billy, I laughed. Hey, let's make up one right now. Right now? Yeah! I'll start off and we'll just make it up from there. How come you get to start? 'Cause I'm older. Okay, here goes. She cleared her throat. Prepare for trouble! Do we have to do this right now? Ash! Okay. Make it double. To protect the world from Team Rocket. I laughed. What rhymes with rocket? Pocket? Locket? Socket? Docket? What's a docket? I think it's some legal thingy. Let's see. To keep the Pokemon out of their pocket. Okay. To denounce the evils of lies and hate. That's good. Thanks. To extend our reach and retaliate. That's even better! Yeah, even though I don't know what retaliate means. Don't worry, it fits perfectly. What's it mean? It means strike back. Cool. Billy! Ash! Team, what team are we? It's definitely not Rocket. Pikachu! Huh? Team Pikachu, shock him with electric light. Wait a minute, I'm supposed to say the next line. Then you can make up my line. Surrender now or, prepare for flight. Flight? Well, yeah, isn't that what usually happens to Team Rocket when Pikachu shocks them? I grinned. Well, look out, world, 'cause Team Pikachu's here to stay, she declared, striking a funny-looking pose. At least I thought it was funny. Is everything all right in here? Mom asked, entering the room with a worried look on her face. Yeah, Mom, everything's fine. Oh, I heard yelling. I thought something was going on. Nope, everything's fine. That's good. Well, as long as everything's okay, we're ready to leave at any time. Just give us the word. The word? You know what she means, Billy laughed. Oh, yeah, I know that. Sure. I'm ready. How about you, Billy? I'll be fine. Let's get going, huh? I can't wait to see you beat the Elite Four. Imagine that. My partner is the best Pokemon Master in the world. I'm not the best yet, Billy, I reminded her. Oh, I know that, she replied. But I also know that you will be, very soon. Yes, that's right, Mom agreed. We all believe in you, Ash. Just give it your very best shot. I'll do that.